What is up, YouTube? We're here in Minecraft. We're doing something a little bit different today. To give some backstory, I was sitting around with a friend of mine. We were talking about my Minecraft survival series that a lot of you guys have been watching, and we were talking about like enchanting items overall in general. And I was like, yeah, I need like a refresher course. I need to learn this again because I've kind of forgotten over the years. And there's a lot of new stuff. So I was searching on the internet, looking on YouTube, trying to find like a good, informational video, I guess, to learn about it. And to be honest, there's not a lot of good stuff that I've seen, like especially like recently. And everything that I did see is like super like over edited. Like my tiny smooth brain cannot handle like the information that they give out like as quickly, rapidly. It's just all over the place. And I was like, maybe there's some tiny smooth brain people out there similar to me that could use something a little more simple, something simple to teach us all about this. And I was like, all right, why don't I just try to make this video myself? So here we are. Today we're going over all the enchantments in Minecraft currently in the 1.21 version, and we're going to go over all the enchantments, everything that what I think about them, and what I ultimately think is the best loadout per enchantment per item. So I think it'd be a fun little video that we could do. I think maybe some people will enjoy it. And if you do enjoy it, just let me know. If you don't, also let me know. Either way, I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Up first, the very first item, tool, weapon, whatever, that we're going to look at is the pickaxe, which I ultimately think the pickaxe is probably the most important item in Minecraft. I mean, it's literally a game called Mine. Am I right? Like, you're literally going to be mining. So this is what I figured this would be the best place to start. Let's go ahead and open the chest here. I got some stuff already laid out. Here we have it. We've already went ahead and, enchanted all this stuff. We got the dream loadout with the pickaxe. I'm going to go over each one real quick. This pickaxe initially has Fortune 3. Oh, if I can hold my mouse in the right spot. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. If you don't know what each of those are, I can go over it real quick if you'd like. Efficiency 5 just means that obviously it does it really, really fast. So, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you play Minecraft, you know that. Fortune means, Fortune 3, the numbers obviously is just an upgraded version of it. The Fortune 3 is going to give you more like diamonds per like diamond block that you mine and stuff like that. Mending, it's going to repair itself over time. There's pretty basic stuff, and Unbreaking is pretty basic. Just in case if we're going to go over that. The one optional one I would say is Silk Touch, which gives you like the raw block. So if you're mining a lot of stone, you could just pop that bad boy on. You don't have to worry about cobblestone. Like if you're like me and you love to build like things out of like stone brick and stuff like that, I think this is going to help you out a lot. But let's go ahead and test it out. I'm going to go ahead quick test out here to show you guys the speed and power of this thing. And it's pretty much instant. On stone, it is like insanely instant. I mean, just look at that. Oh, whoops, didn't realize that was gravel there. Let's see how it does with obsidian here. And that is actually really quick. Oh my goodness. That's incredibly quick. Sweet. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next item. All right, guys, had to make it nighttime real quick. That way we could actually test the next item out. Of course, we have the sword right in front of us, one of the most essential items in the game. That's pretty much a given. We have our netherite sword here, sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, looting 3, unbreaking 3, mending. We've already been through what the mending and unbreaking and looting is, but the fire aspect basically just sets the guy on fire, you deal fire damage. And the sharpness buffs the damage overall. I can't remember the actual math. I saw the math somewhere on the interwebs, and but I'm not very good at math. Smooth brain, you know how it is. Let's go ahead and put this over here so we can test it out. The other optional enchantments, of course, are Smite 5, Bane of Arthropods, and Sweeping Edge. Sweeping Edge is a Java only thing. I'm not going to focus on that too much. But the Bane of Arthropods and the Smite 5, I don't know why. I just don't really like them. I don't really. Maybe it's personal preference. Maybe it's like you have to be in certain situations for those to really benefit you. I don't know. I just don't like them, so I don't use them. Let's go ahead and test this thing out, though. Hit the pressure pad here, and there we go. A nice little zombie spawn. Let's see how many hits it takes to take this guy out. One. And, of course, a two-hitter. I mean, you can't beat that with a zombie, and the sword. Getting a little two-hitter. Let's go ahead and do it one more. For good measure, just to make sure. Oh, misswung there. That's my bad. All right then, yeah, this sword's pretty freaking awesome. So if you get this little loadout here, I mean, you can't lose with that loadout at all. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next tool or weapon. I don't even know which one I'm going to do next. Up next, we're going to look at one of the coolest items in the game. Of course, the Trident. I actually love the Trident. Like, I think it's one of the coolest things in the game, like the things you could do with it. We have Loyalty 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending on this one. Loyalty is like probably one of the coolest enchantments in the game. Unbreaking, we've already been over, and mending, we've already been over. A few of the optional ones are like impaling. Sorry, thought I heard something about to attack me. That's very professional, Riptide is really cool. It lets you launch yourself into any water or rain. Like, I don't think it's actually compatible with the loyalty, I believe. And then channeling allows you to like strike lightning down, I believe. I think I think that's the one. You strike lightning down on like an enemy. Has to be like a thunderstorm though. You can't just do it all the time. But yeah, you can put those on. I personally just like to run these three. I'm gonna go ahead and equip this because I keep feeling like someone's about to sneak up on me. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to showcase this real quick. See if we can hit this one. This is the archery range here. Got a little creeper. Let's see if see how this how much damage this thing does. Look at that. That's so cool. I feel like Thor, man. Little 2 shots. Little 3 shotter. How about for you, pig? You just fell in the wrong place. Oh, I missed. Wrong place, wrong time, right? See if I can hit this one. Trick shot. Oh yeah. But yeah, I actually really like to try it. I need to figure out a way to get start using this and enchant it in my survival playthrough. I feel like that'd be really cool. But anyways, let's move on. Back to daytime so we don't have to risk any potential sneak attacks, ambushes. We're going to go ahead and grab the axe next. The axe is obviously something that you really need in the game, especially if you're building a lot like me. We have efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and mending, of course. Efficiency 5 is just going to mean it's pretty much going to chop wood like instantly. I mean, it's going to be pretty spot on. Like, I actually put some logs up for us to test just to showcase this. I mean, look at this. Instant. Are we playing creative mode right now? I mean, this is insane. Why do I not have this in survival? I need this. That's freaking amazing. Yeah, that's all for the axe, though. The axe is pretty simple. There's not any optional, I don't think. Like, I guess you could put, like, I think you could put, like, Smite or Bane of Arthropods on it, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we don't really need it. We're never going to use the axe for combat. We're going to use it to, grind out, chopping trees and stuff. So, yeah, that's all for this. While we're on the topic of essential tools, of course, you got to have a shovel, man. You got to have a shovel. This one we've currently got mending on, efficiency 5, which we know all about unbreaking, efficiency, and mending by this point, and fortune too. So we have all that right here ready to go. And this one does actually have the option for silk touch as well. I don't know why you would want silk touch with a shovel. Maybe there's, I can't even think off the top of my head right now why you would want it. But let's go ahead and test this thing out. I think, I'm pretty sure this is going to be like an instant, yeah, we're in creative mode. We are officially in creative mode. Look at this. And of course with the looting, all that flint just dropping from this gravel. That's freaking awesome. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's go ahead and put this up and grab the next item. Oh yeah, it's fishing time, baby. Let's go ahead and hop on and see what we got here. We got, of course, the fishing rod, Luck of the Sea 3, which basically increases your chances of finding treasure and stuff. Lure 3, which helps you, obviously the bit rate for the fish goes up or something like that. I don't know. Look it up. No, I'm just kidding. That's why you're watching this video. I'm sorry. Unbreaking 3, mending. We know all about that. Let's go ahead and grab this. There was no other optional ones, I don't believe, for this one. I just put the essential loadout right there. Let's go ahead and test this baby out. Let's see if we can get some fish. Oop. Oh, yeah, instantly. Oh, whoops. I gotta stop spam clicking the button, man. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Lovely day. Oh, wait. I was filming a video. Oh, whoops. My bad. Got a little distracted. I was just sitting here chilling, fishing. My bad, guys. I'll get back to the video, I promise. Archery time. Let's go. This is essential for any of the cowards like me that like to hang back and not trying to call anybody a coward. I'm calling myself a coward there, but it's just fully noted for legal reasons. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at it. We have the Power 5 Flame, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, and Infinity. Perfect loadout right there. There is the one option of Infinity or Mending. I guess when they made the game, they were like... you want unlimited arrows or unlimited bow. You can't have both. And I guess that's fair. I could see that. Power 4 obviously is going to give you all that major damage boost that you need. Infinity is going to give you the unlimited arrow capacity. I guess you just need one arrow and you have infinity amount. Pretty freaking awesome. That's like one of my favorite enchantments in Minecraft, to be honest with you. Punch 2, you got the knockback effect, which is, meh. I'm not always the biggest fan of the knockback stuff, but whatever. You put it on there. You can have the extra enchantment. You might as well have it. Flame is going to set them on fire. That's pretty self-explanatory. Unbreaking 3 is going to obviously do that. And once again, I already went over the mending thing, so no need to keep rambling about that. Let's hit the pressure plate here. Get a little Creeper action. Oh, I actually forgot to equip an arrow. What am I doing? All right, totally didn't forget that arrow there. You guys are imagining what happened in the last scene. That totally didn't happen. Let's go ahead and spawn an extra one of these in. Let's test this baby out. I'm kind of excited to see what it does. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And of course, just one arrow lasting for forever. Basically, you just need to hit it one time, and then the fire will basically kill it. That's pretty sweet. I do like that a lot. I do like that a lot. Time for what's probably going to be the longest part of the video here. We're going to look at all the armor pieces and all the enchantments for it and what is essential and what isn't. Go ahead and click here. We have the main essentials. These four are essential for every single armor piece, in my opinion. You have the Mending, the Unbreaking 3, the Protection 4, and the Thorns. But a couple of the other armor pieces have some extras, and you can make a choice based on what fits your playstyle, I guess. The chest plate, I'll go ahead and go over. It doesn't really have any extra. I just put these on. I mean, you could do whatever, but these are the ones that I like to roll with. The helmet, the two optionals that you could have are the Respiration 3 and the Aqua Infinity. Of course, Respiration 3 lets you breathe longer underwater. The Aqua Infinity lets you mine faster underwater. Both can be super beneficial, so that's really just up to you, whatever you want to add. The leggings, you have the Swift Sneak, of course, which is an optional thing. And for the boots, you have the Feather Falling 4, the Frostwalker 2, the Soul Speed 3, Depth Strider 3. To go over what each of these are, Feather Falling obviously lets you take, like, I think, is it no fall damage or less fall damage? I can't remember. I definitely know that it helps with fall damage. It's a must-have, if you will. And the Depth Strider is faster underwater movement, which is, I mean, if you're down there searching underwater and stuff, under the oceans, you got to have that. Frostwalker just lets you walk on water, which is an optional. You can't have both of these. You cannot have both of these, so that's something to think about. Soul Speed lets you walk faster on Soul Sand. Got to have that as well. I mean, these are essential things, but it's really up to you which one you want to roll with. I would recommend obviously having different boots for different situations if you catch what I'm saying there. And yeah, I think that's it for the armor. So let's go ahead and equip this and go get in a fight. And I'll have to zoom to nighttime, and then we'll get in a fight and see how much this stuff protects us. Grab this sword real quick just in case we get in a shoddy situation. Let's see how much protection. Oh yeah. I could sit here all day. I could sit here all day. It doesn't damage the armor at all, and it barely takes anything away from your health. Okay, I just one-shotted both of those guys with this sword. Maybe the sword's a little better than I thought. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. But yeah, with this armor, you're pretty much a tank. You're playing tank build. You're like what is the Iron Man Hulkbuster armor? That's pretty much what you're wearing with the armor set like this. I could probably sit here all day and just let these zombies attack me, but that would not be very entertaining for the video, so let's move on. And oh yeah, one of my absolute favorite items in the games, of course, that's the crossbow. I dig the crossbow. If you watch the survival playthrough that we're currently doing, link in the description if you want to check that out for the playlist. Just throw that in there, shameless plug. All right, I feel bad. I actually feel bad for that one. I apologize. But you see me in that series. I'd be using that thing all the time. I love it. I feel like I'm running around like killing zombies in the post-apocalyptic, zombie land. I don't know. I just love it. So let's go ahead and check out what we got here. We got Piercing 4, Quick Charge 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending. Jeez, excuse me there. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Sorry. But the optional for the crossbow, of course, is multi-shot, which allows you to shoot multiple projectiles, I guess. Piercing 4, though, it is these two, not compatible. You got to pick one or the other. Piercing has that extra piercing damage. I guess that's why it's called piercing, where you can hit multiple mobs at once. That's actually really cool. Get that collateral. Intervention, Modern Warfare 2 collateral. You got to throw that in there every now and then. Mending and Unbreaking, we've been over a million times. You know what that is. Quick Charge 3 is probably so cool. Like, speaking of Call of Duty, that's like your sleight of hand right there. You got to have that. I want to go test this baby out. All right, creepers. Welcome to the range. As many as we can here. See how many we can hit with one bullet here. Oh, I think that hit 3. That was cool. All right. See me. I hit 3 too. Can I get 4 with one shot? I think at 3 is all I'm able to get right now. But bro, look at that. We are mowing people down, man. Oh my goodness. I say people. I meant creepers. Dang, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm done with the video. I just want to play with this thing now. Oh my god, this is awesome. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Mace. I'm actually not super familiar with the Mace. I haven't used it a whole lot, so I had to... Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Thank you. Okay, sorry. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the weather, I was saying I'm not super familiar with it. I had to get a real refresher on this thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. Looking at what we placed on the mace here, we got Windburst 3, Density 5, Fire Aspect 2, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. Not going to waste our time with Fire, Unbreaking, and Mending. We know all about that. Density 5 adds that smash damage. You know, you try to come in like Thor and bring the hammer down, or Mace in this case. My bad. Didn't mean to say hammer. My bad. No one get mad at me. And Windburst 3 gives you that launch effect. I'm actually like acting this out with my hand right now. I'm excited to see what that does. The optional ones is Smite 5, Breach 4, and Bane of Arthropods. I've already talked about a couple times in this video. It's just not really big for the Smite or Bane of Arthropods. Not really my thing. Maybe I just haven't been in that situation. Breach 4 is good for PvP, I've heard, but not really good for survival. I haven't really tested it out too much, so you test it out on your own, see what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's go ahead and grab this mace and test it out. I'm actually excited for this. Gonna have to go over here and spawn some more zombies. What you got? What you got? Didn't really add a launch effect. Am I doing something wrong? Do I gotta hit a button here? All right, the mace is kind of disappointing, but you know, it looks cool. You got a big I keep wanting to say hammer because that's what it looks like, but you got this big mace in your hand. I mean, it's cool. You know, if it's for you, it's for you. It's not really my style, but I had to go over it because I am going through all these enchantments. So yeah, there you go. And there you have it, guys. There's the enchantment guide for dummies, that you could call it, like those old books. Like I said, there's plenty of enchantment guides. I haven't seen one recently, and I haven't seen one that's for smoother brain people like me. If you know what that means, you know all about it, because you're just like me, probably. So if you like the video, be sure to go down below, like the video. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let me know if you want me to make more videos like this, going through stuff. Also, comment down below and let me know your loadouts for your enchantments, like what you have, what you like to run. Let me know. Maybe I'll learn a thing or two. You can teach me, and I'll go back over it in another video. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're new to the channel, be amazing. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care.